Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv happens every first Saturday of the month, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct our design, and tonight our word is lizard, given to us by Nails by Lena C. Thank you so much, Lena, for our word for tonight, lizard. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word, and I'll add it to the spinner, and who knows, maybe next episode your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Hey you guys, so welcome to a new and revised Nails at the Improv. We have done over 100 episodes. Thank you so much for all your support. So I thought what would be nice would be to revamp this series. So what I have for you today, we are going to switch it up. So instead of doing Night at the Improv every Saturday, we're going to have one at the first of every Saturday, every first Saturday of the month, and we're going to do the last Saturday of the month live, you guys. So, but for this episode, we're going to do a full set now. Before I was doing 3 nails, I've seen it being done, so I'm going to make it a little different now. So what we're going to do is make it harder and do an actual set, which means all the decorations that I might possibly loathe and despise, along with some of the topics that just seem impossible to do successfully in my book, I'm going to have to do in a full set, and it's going to be fun, kind of, not really, but we're going to do it. And then the live, of course, is going to be amazing. So we've done the 100th Night at the Improv episode live, and it went really well with my girls Lena, E, and Jeannie. And now I'm going to leave the floor open to anyone that wants to sign up for the lives. Again, they're every last Saturday of the month. So at least one time a month, you get to see your favorite channels that you want to see, or maybe you're a channel that likes to challenge yourself and be in the hot seat. So actually, this end of the month, I do have one sign up already, which is Lena. And I just put this out on post. Lena is one of my members. Members get priority over the wait list, so hopefully I never have to deal with the wait list. But if you would like to be part of my Night at the Improv Live, comment below, we'll talk. It's only going to be 1 nail. It's not going to be a set, so I don't want you to freak out. If you're looking to do your first live, if you're looking to dip your toes into a different kind of comfort zone, definitely reach out to me. We're going to do, we'll try to keep it to an hour. It's going to be the same 3 decorations, a topic from the viewers, and however number of colors we have to use. But it's going to be fantabulous, and I'm really looking forward to seeing new people jump on the live because I enjoy this, and I really hope that you do as well. And after our next spin, our first required decoration for the night is going to be foils. So we do have 4 different kinds of color background colors we have to have, and I didn't really go over that. For this time, it's going to be 4 different colors total, not necessarily background colors. So I will be having at least 4 colors in this set. Obviously, we have the cat's eye gel as one of the colors. So our first required decoration is going to be foils. I think the good thing about doing an entire set for this episode, moving on forward, is that I can put off the decorations and the colors when I need to. Before in the series, I would do at least 1 nail entirely of the decoration, which ultimately is easier because it's easier to focus 1 nail on 1 decoration. Now it's going to be a full set and I have to make it work. So it's definitely going to be a lot more difficult than it used to be. So comment below. Let me know what's your take on this new spin towards my night at the Improv. As I mentioned in my previous episodes in live, I feel like I've been coasting with the designs because I have had so much going on and a lot of ailments lately that I really didn't have time to plan some really good designs, and I was trying to pick the simplest one just to get the recording over with. But now when I can focus on one design per month, it's going to be a doozy to make it all work, but I think the designs are going to work so much better than just the 3 nails that I did before. So you just saw there some foil. I've had these foils. Did I buy these ones? Yeah, I think I bought these ones, or they came in a, either I bought them or they came in a mystery box. I can't remember, but I really wanted to do floral on cat's eye because the cat's eye is going to frame the floral. You can see it already, the color shift, the brightness in that cat's eye gel. It's going to make these flowers pop. And let's zoom in a little closer here. I'm going to use my orange stick to really get the foil to stick on. So what I've done is I've used the Varnail Transfer Foil Glue. At minimum, we've got about 30 seconds cure time. I did do it twice, so we got a minimum. We have a minute of cure time. And now I'm just making sure that the foil backing is nice and clean. I've seen people clean it, but I think if I use my nail cleanser, it'll just wipe off. So I didn't clean it necessarily. I just made sure it was lint-free. And then I'm going to take my orange stick and really rub it in. And if you can see it closely, you see how the color just changes. It's because once I stick it on there, it gets a little darker. That means that we have 100% adhesion to the nail. And that's exactly what you want before we rip this off. You're going to have a little difficulty in the edges. You're going to see me come back in on the edge, I think, or maybe not. But you want to focus on the edges, push in a little harder when you rub it in because those edges sometimes miss the transfer glue, or it's just the edge and it needs an extra, elbow grease to get that suckers on the edges. So I wanted to use like one corner of the nail to have a large flower. And then I wanted the bottom of the almond tip on the opposite corner. It's not really a corner, but the opposite, way of it, to put a smaller floral arrangement. That way we have kind of like a full coverage, but do still leave some space for the cat eye gel to come through. I didn't want to put the full foil on there because that's just going to cover everything entirely, and there's only going to be a few moments to see through the cat's eye gel. So I think this way, just having a couple of flowers on there is good enough because we do have other decorations, and I didn't want to overwhelm the nail already because we have to, add more decorations and complete the lizard design that I haven't even thought of yet. I just really wanted to do the cat's eye gel with this foil. Once I pulled up foil, I was like, yay, I get to finally do this design I wanted to do. I think I saw it on Instagram, but I definitely wanted to do the floral in front of the cat's eye gel. And that's as far as I got so far. So it's a little scary but and different, but I'm gonna plow through this episode tonight. Look how beautiful that is. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our next spin, our second required decoration for the night is going to be blooming gel. And I have no idea what to do with this crap, as you can see in my photo. So we're just going to skip this for now and spin to our next decoration. And after our last spin, our final decoration for the night is going to be French stickers, and this almost made me just give up after the blooming gel. But I said, okay, why don't we do some French tips, obviously with the French tip stickers, and we'll do the floral just on the French tip. And then I was like, well, here's my problem. I need to we have the cat's eye gel. We still need colors to do. I knew I was going to do the lizard in black, so that's 2. We're going to use this sky blue now for my official second color. So I have my lizard I'm going to do. That's going to be in black. So I have 3, and then I have 1 more color to go. So I'm going to use that for my blooming gel situation that I'll deal with later. But with this sky blue, I am going to use the French sticker to make an outline of my French tip, and doing this reminded me that I have to throw in my French tip stickers to my cart. I mentioned before in my live that I have to do a huge haul from Barnail. There's some really cool arrivals coming out and that already have been out that I'm going to share with you, and so throwing these French tip stickers was just the add-on I needed. So I can't wait to show that to you guys. But yeah, so I'm just removing here the French sticker, and then we're going to give this a cure, and we're going to move forward with the transfer foil glue and the foil. So, but yeah, so now I got my 2 colors, and I do like the colors together right now. They're nice, soft. We've got that bold cat's eye gel, but it works very well with the soft sky blue. I think it's all going to work out. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the blooming gel yet. I'm thinking maybe we'll do the blooming gel with some vines and try to, because I think the foil with the leaves, it gives it that nice punch of green. So I just got to find a certain color of green and make some vines throughout, and maybe it'll all work. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, I'm really psyched out. Towards the end, I'm going to show you the whole set. I haven't done a whole set in such a long time. And while we're here, I'm not sure if you guys are in the middle of this video. We might have some drop-offs, but I'm just going to mention that I'm going to start creating sets and throwing them up on my Etsy. So if there's anything that you would love to own yourself, there will be a full set of 24 nails for you guys with the little prep kit and maybe some freebies here and there. So definitely check out my Etsy shop after these episodes if you would like to get a handle on some of these Josieism originals. So for this French tip foil sticker situation, one of the accidents that I did was put transfer foil glue on the entire nail. I really didn't have to do that. I just obviously needed it where the tip was. And then also when rubbing this in, as I'll zoom in a minute or 2, or maybe not, I can't remember. So for this situation, you really want to get your orange stick in the groove of that French sticker, because you will see later once I rip off the foil, it didn't quite reach in between that groove. Okay, good. I thought I zoomed in. But anyway, so as you can see, I did all over, but I really didn't get into that line, the smile line area. And when I removed the foil, the little bits didn't come off. So I line it. It's not that bad. You can just line it up like I did here. And then I'm taking it and I'm really getting into that one spot. So that's the one thing that you want to worry about when you do just a foil tip, And then of course this should be clean once remove this. And I did that because I did put transfer foil glue on the entire nail. But also you want to make sure that there's no stick onto the nail to where it would accidentally pull foil outside of that smile line. But here I've got my ball tip pen. It's so funny because there are ball tip pens, but this is a ball tool tip pen. But I thought this would be my third official color. So I don't essentially need to worry about my blooming gel situation. I got to figure out how I'm going to do that, one. But two, after the lizard, I have all 4 colors. So I won't need to worry about that. But yeah, I thought that it would be cute just to break up the smile line, make a definitive break between the base of the nail and the tip of the nail. And look how dainty these little white dots make it. I think I picked the perfect size ball tip to do these little dots. And I'm going to do this all around the smile line of wherever I put the smile lines. So again, I am doing a full 24 nail set. So there are going to be different variations throughout each nail. And there are going to be some with French tips. There's going to be some with none. It's going to look really cool. I mean, this alone already, without the lizard, is going to look great. The only thing is that the lizard is so specific. I don't know how many people are going to want this nail with a lizard on it. So that was the other problem too. I think when I did the previous episodes, I had a nice clear idea as to what each nail is going to look like and what's going to be on it. And for the whole set, now that we're moving forward with this idea, it makes it kind of easier but harder at the same time, because if you think of a lizard nail, you can think maybe lizard print, jungle scene with the lizard. This does not really scream lizard at the moment. But I feel like once I plop a lizard on there, it's going to look more like the outdoorsy type nail. So you have that elegance, and then you'll be like, oh, look, it's a lizard. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Now that I've got that cured up, we are going to draw this lizard, and I'm going to be using my black paint gel from Madame Glam. I can't believe I still have this gel. I got this like 2 years ago, maybe. But anyway, so I'm going to draw a silhouette of a lizard. I saw these really super ultra cute stickers on Amazon, but there was no way it was going to get to me in time. It wasn't a Prime one, so it had to have been like one of those overseas sellers. But so sadly, I'm just going to paint it in, and I guess it makes sense, or it's probably better because it's forcing me to hand draw everything. There was a time on these episodes where I was hand drawing a lot of this stuff, and because I've become so blessed to be able to build my inventory via PR, via support and subscriptions and memberships through you, I've been able to get what I've needed when I needed it. So I haven't really done too much freehand, and I need to kind of step out of that because I consider myself a good drawer, not a good speaker. But I hardly use my skills anymore, and I don't want to get rusty. As you can see, my lines are very choppy, and I want to get better at that. And don't even talk to me about letters. I used to do hand-drawn letters so much that I freaked myself out being so good at it. And now it's like I rely so much on my silicone mold, as you know, that I always whip out that, like I've totally lost how to do it by freehand. But look at my lizard, you guys. So cute. And I think it works. It's a nice plain simple color, and then you've got that nice bright background, so it stands out so much more. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just can't. Comment below, let me know what you think about my lizard. And I'm doing 5 nails right now, but I'm doing the 19 more off camera. So I did the lizard not too many times, but a handful of times, and they all came out really cute. Alright, so let's get back to this blooming gel. As I was doing this, like I said, I've decided we'll do a blooming gel. Like, I'm going to put, the thicker the layer, the more bloomier the whatever you put on it is going to be. So I'm trying to not put too much, but the viscosity of it is somewhat thick, so it's really hard to make a really thin layer. So I'm going to put a thin layer on there, and then I'm going to grab, I've decided to choose this beautiful Firefly cat's eye gel. And I'm going to do some vines. It's going to go along with the greenery that we have. And I'm just going to S it. Do like a little S. And as I'm putting this down, it's just already spreading out. So I'm a little disappointed about that. But then I decided I'm going to double it up. So for this first pass, I am going to just do the magnet and just activate it. That way, in one angle, it looks like it's not there. In another angle, it looks like really nice soft green. So this is the second pass now. I'm going to try to do it really quick. You see how we're doing very thin, thick line in the beginning and then trail it off to be a skinny line. So we're just going to do that. And I got to work fast. So after this, I'm going to do the magnet again, activate those magnets again, try to get the bright colors in a spot that I like, but see how it's already leveling off. So you just got to cure that real quick. I did all of them, at least the ones without the lizard on there. And now I'm going to top coat each of the nails. This is going to add extra shine. I want this baby to pop. I love, love, love this glass top coat, you guys. If you want something that protects, that is long-lasting shine, legit, this is the one, because I got this not too long ago, and I've worn it on my business trips, and I left it on like 3 weeks later. It was still very shiny, and so trust me, I think you wouldn't be disappointed if you tried this top coat out. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here is the end result for our word for tonight, lizard, given to us by Nails by Lena C. Thank you so much, Lena, for our word for tonight, lizard. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word, and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. So here it is, you guys, the first 5 nails that I've done for this set at our new and revised Night at the Improv series. We're going to kick this off. It's going to get crazy. I'm going to hate it more, so you guys are going to love it. But here it is. I think it all works. It just turned it into more of like maybe a Hawaiian kind of vibe, and you got that random lizard soaking up life. But look at that cat's eye gel. Look at the color shift. It's just beaming. It's reflecting that light off, and it's so trippy. Every angle just shows you a different kind of look, and with that little swoosh of green cat's eye, it's like, did I just see that? Is that a camouflage chameleon? What is that sucker? Just, winking at me every now and then. Well, I love that pop of color. I think it matches the other leaves, so it works very well. And not to mention our little lizard, our happy lizard, Lena the lizard. Lena, you're not a lizard, but you gave us the word lizard tonight, which I really appreciate. So this is all made for you. Look at this. So cute. And these are medium almond size tips, you guys. So if that's more your feel, again, I'm going to throw them up on Etsy. They are ready to go. But anyway, I am going to whip out all the other nails I did. Look at this, guys. We're looking at a peacock tail at the moment. Look at all that color shift. Super, super trippy. Super ultra chippy. Yes, chippy. So I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. Again, Night at the Improv is now going to be the first Saturday of the month, and we're going to be doing a full set, you guys. And then we're going to be having another Night at the Improv live every last Saturday of the month. So go ahead in my comment section and let me know if you'd like to sign up to be on the live. It's so easy. I just give you a link and you hook up your device to how you want to video your workstation. Click on the link and you're ready to go. Again, we did it for the 100th episode, and so if you know any of the other ladies that had done that live, feel free to contact them. My first taker for my first Night at the Improv live at the end of this month is going to be Nails by Lena C, actually. So go check her channel out. She's been busting a hump, making super ultra amazing designs. I love her style. I love her length of nails. So go ahead and check her channel out. Click on the subscribe button and notification bell so you do not miss a single video of this amazing lady's content. So thank you so very much for watching me at Night at the Improv every first Saturday of the month, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again. I have my craft videos. Thursday, I'm going to be revamping my Worldly Josieism series as well. And then Friday, I have my live at 5. And of course, with my Night at the Improvs now being the first Friday and the last Friday of the month, I'm going to be doing a lot more freehand designs that I am just so dying to do, to be quite honest. And then once again, this beautiful set and all my sets moving forward, I'm going to be throwing them up on Etsy. So go in my description box, check out my Etsy link, as well as my Varnail and brand ambassador link. I am using mostly Varnail now. I'm going to have a huge haul coming up. So thank you so much, you guys. I love you so very much. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.